just want them M's. Even if it's dirty, we gon' wash it over here. The requiem is clear, so invest in our ideas. And we don't give a fuck about opinions over here. Nigga, we just tryna live. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Nigga, we just tryna.
One time for your mind. That's right. Back in this thing, go ahead and sit down, press recline. Tune in for another episode of the Rich Dream Show Pod. Hopefully you tuning in to the YouTube. If you're not already, make sure you follow, subscribe, like all the content. That's Rich Dreams with 2 Z's TV, all one word. That's right. We back in this thing, another episode of 2 Black Dads with a podcast. With y'all, man, it's another episode of the Rich Dreams Show. My boy G. I am Smoke 3 in the place to be. Of course, sponsored by none other than Rich Dreamzz Apparel. Make sure if you haven't already that you tune in to the new website. That's right. We got it ready for you. Rich Dreamzz Apparel. And that's .store/shop. So make sure you tuning in. Make sure you're getting in with all the deals. We got them on there for you. As well as by the time you're seeing this, we just started up on the Valentine's Day sale. That's right. 30% off. So you can get something for your main, your side, and the fourth. I know y'all ladies be out here with the playing this. Yeah, they got a boyfriend number 2, 3, and 4.
You think they got that many, man? You think they moving and shaking like that?
They find sexy, you know. Shout out to Sexy, man. Get you some Rich Dreamzz Apparel. Man, they out here throwing that fat juice in your way. What we gonna do about it? In the network.
Right.
Yeah, make sure you stop for the shopping with us at the new site, man. Appreciate y'all. Young Fades.
Yes, sir.
Nagging this thing with another one, man. Starting it off with the grievances.
You got one today.
I had one today, man.
Okay. What we got?
Beyonce ain't country. Beyonce won country album of the year last night at the Grammy Awards, and it has not been received well by a lot of folks, saying that is not country music. But when I asked why, couldn't really get much of an answer. It just ain't country. It just don't sound country.
That's what they said, bro. Just don't.
Even though we got country legends like Dolly Parton, Willie Nelson on the album, you know, co-signing. New legends right there in the country game, if I do say so myself. But apparently George Strait dropped the album this year, and that's a reason why Beyonce shouldn't have won it. I take on that. I ain't really a country aficionado. I ain't go pretend to be.
Not a music connoisseur.
That ain't really my bag. But you know, Beyonce dropped some country. I said, let me see what's going on. I thought it was good. I thought it gave me country vibes. But
no, I did. It did. I heard a few of the songs on, just on the radio. I'm not just on tapping into country music like that. But I thought it was definitely country. The genre of it, I felt definitely was kind of country. It was. But she definitely got backlash though. For, I know it was, she didn't get a, what's it called? The country music.
CMA.
Yeah, I don't think she got album of the year for the country music awards.
Probably that.
Yeah. I think the Grammys probably are a little more diplomatic on that, on that type of thing. But a shout out to her, congrats, man. Like that's true greatness right there, man. Where you can do it in different genres. And you can, win an award like Album of the Year. Now, I think it's crazy that she won Album of the Year for her country music album and have never won it for R&B. You get me? That's something else, but shout out to her.
Big shout out.
You know that she was really surprised. You never catch B off guard like that. You never catch lacking with the faces. You never catch her looking like that. So she was like genuinely surprised, and I thought it was a good moment, man. It was, because we really originated that country shit, man. You go back and look at the history, you ain't skippy. It's like most
entertainment genres in this country. Black, straight like that.
Yeah, we somewhere in the origins of it for sure.
Usually.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, like I said, we're back in the Trump era. We getting some things, back to normal or right or making it great, whatever y'all say. It's gonna be a good show today, guys. I'm excited. As we start off, of course, with our list topic. Very, very good one. I believe G came up with. And it's the right here, the right now. Living in the moment. Man, this is just for a lot of people, I think this is hitting home because in these days and times, it's a lot of looking forward to what's next. Everybody want to know what's next. What you doing? You have a baby. They be like, dang, when you have another.
Damn.
The internet, Snapchat always reminding you what you did 3 and 5 years ago, but you're not that person anymore. You got to be here, present. You got to be engaged in what you're doing now to see where you're going. Can it be hard to stay locked into the present when it seems like so much of what you're trying to do is geared toward the future, though?
Yeah, that's something that I think it take mastering. It take just like when we was talking about time management. That's one of the things, because you can be looking so far into the future and trying to plot and plan on what the future will hold that you will. It's honestly those steps, those things that you do every single day. Man, I heard somebody listen to a podcast. Who said this, bro? Now you don't think this some bullshit, but I think that's that's what made me. I started thinking about this when he said it, and that's what made me, make this a topic for tonight. Cat Williams on the infamous Shannon Sharp episode. He was like,
Shay Shay.
Yeah. Shout out to Club Shay Shay. He was basically like, yo, if you live each day like it was your last one, and at the end of the night, when you go to sleep and you be like, I made the most out of today. I did everything I could today. So if I don't wake up tomorrow, cool. When you wake up tomorrow,
you lay your head up night. I'm sorry.
Thank God that I made, you woke me up. I'm here today. Let's tackle today. Let's accomplish today. And you just keep eating the same thing over and over. And that's kind of like the gist of what he was saying. But I thought that was interesting. I'm a guy that I like to look into the future and plan 10 years ahead of time, which that is cool. But I think at times for me, when I do it, I kind of forget to stay within the moment. I kind of forget like, hey, bro, like it's definitely okay to have plans for the future, but what you're doing today is gonna make your future what you want it to be. So I try to always keep that in mind, and, I think lately I have found myself, kind of forgetting to live in the moment,
right?
Forgetting to cherish certain things and, like I said, just not living in the present, man. So I heard Kat say that, it kind of hit home with me for sure, and it just resonated with my situation. And working on that. That's something I've been working on ever since I heard him say that. Been working on it.
Nah, for real. As I'm entering into the hood, that is parenthood, as fathers, but just as parents in general, I think when you thinking about, the fact that you have children and you're thinking about their future and you're thinking about, what you can do to advance them, I think it's very easy to get caught and moving too fast that you like, I'm not even enjoying where my kid is at right now, and missing moments and missing quality time and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where you kind of have to pause yourself at times and just, whoa. I'm moving too fast, or I gloss over. And I think it's more so just things that are in your day to day. to take those times and just slow down and be like, okay, what am I missing that's right there in front of me right now? And making that conscientious effort to, you know, spend that time and have a moment or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that's a big piece. It's a pivotal piece.
Yeah. I think it's, you know, it's for me, being an entrepreneur is, it can get kind of tricky because, you know, the field that I'm in, you know, as being an entrepreneur, is like you can't, you know, building a business. I don't really have the look. I have to plan ahead. I might have to, you know, like we on here tonight. You get what I'm saying? We probably gonna get off probably close to 10. You get what I'm saying? So things like this, things like, you know, if we have to go out of town for a pop-up shop or something business related, I can't, for me, it's like, it's a tug of war of like, okay, well, I do want to spend time with my daughter. I do want to spend time with the family, with, you know, my fiance and all this and that. But it's like, at the same time, you know, it's just the future that I'm thinking about, me doing, you know, pop-ups, and, you know, like we have a thing that we got coming up that we'll announce shortly, not shortly, but soon, you know, things of that nature. And it's like, you know, for me, I don't want, it's tough because I don't want, you got to sacrifice the time.
Yeah.
With what I'm trying to do, and the path that I'm on, and I understand that, but it do get tough at times. You get what I'm saying? You
Go
know,
back to that one of the episodes we had about balance, you know,
yeah, it's a
because that's what
balance.
you're doing, is
It,
doing the
it is
trade.
is a balance, but he probably gonna catch the tougher end of it. But I think, you know, it'll be worth it. It's on me to make it worth it. You get what I'm saying? So that's something I constantly think about. Like, okay, I'm sacrificing this time, doing this, doing that, when I could be spending it with my daughter, and you know. But my thing is, how I don't feel, you know, guilty about it is, okay, well, make it work, make it worth it, make it to where it all don't go in vain. You know what I'm saying? The time that I'm not getting to spend with them, you know. But I think it's a, like I say, it's a tricky one for me for sure. You know.
Real, man. But like you say, using that time wisely, man. Well, you are taking time that you know, you trading the now for future. Even in that though, living in the moment and taking present in it is like, hey, I have to compartmentalize and enjoy what I'm doing now, because what I'm doing now is setting me up for the future.
Exactly.
So it goes in different facets and just being present. Because if you know, in a space where you working towards something, but you fall down thinking about what you're missing out on, you're not putting 100% where you at. So you definitely not, you know, you're not even making it worthwhile.
Exactly.
That's why it's an important thing. And then, and just as well, thinking about the other people around you. You owe it to everybody that is devoting their time to be where you're at in that space too, to bring all that you're supposed to bring. Because if you're not, you cutting into their time as well. So it's a cyclical thing, man. It flows into everything that you do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but yeah, like I say, that's one of the things where it's like, you know, you have to make sure you're on top of it. You have to make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know, doing what you said you was gonna do.
Yeah. I
You
know
know,
the
putting
ladies like
certain.
that.
How?
Ladies like that one.
What's that?
They say that's what they don't get enough of. Just do what you say you're gonna do. Well, so I've heard.
I guess, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But nah, just, you know, and you know, you, like I say, you know, if you're doing what you're supposed to do, and you know if you're giving the right amount of effort for whatever it is you're trying to accomplish. So, you know, that's how I kind of deal with it. Like, okay, make sure, okay, you're gonna be doing these things, make sure it's, you know, worthwhile.
Good deal. Listen, excuse me. I think that's an important message to the people, man. Taking that time to realize where you are and, you know, what you're doing to get where you want to be. Respecting that time that you are spending away from maybe something that you love. but also being present in that time, because if you're doing it, you might as well be putting your full force into it, so it's not in vain. And just, respecting that and respecting the energy of others as well, because everybody in that moment with you, they need to be doing the same thing. And that's how we maximize the time and energy that we put into things. For sure, for sure. Hey, living in the moment is also bringing us to our next topic as well, man. You had as we do during Black History Month, man, a Black History fact for us. So
Yeah,
what you
let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. Just a second, man. We got the Black History shout out, not the Black Business. The Black History shout
got that?
out.
Don't think we forgot.
We got that too, but we got this one first. This one coming first, man. This is the guy Thomas Fuller, man. He's a famous mathematician. Yeah, man.
He
We
doing
know add and subtract and divide and multiply. We know all of this, man. But now, man. So, bro was born I think Liberia. He was born in Liberia, kidnapped and brought to America in 1724 at the age of 14. I think he lived, he died in Alexandria, Virginia, I want to say. Also known as Negro
Negro
Damas
Dom
and
Black.
Virginia Calculator. I swear to God. That's Wikipedia with that info. That's Wikipedia now. Negro Damas and Virginia Calculator. Real talk. That's
Fire.
him. That's
Fire.
him.
This is to be that. And the nickname back in the day. Fire.
Right. Tap in, man. Check into him. Look into him, man. We're going to do, for every episode we do this month, we'll do a new person, of the culture of the black, the black race that, is some great shit, basically.
Yeah, I like that. You gave me one I hadn't heard of before. Hopefully that's what we can do. Enrich you to something new that you might not have heard.
Yeah.
It's a lot of black creators, inventors, and just all around great individuals that have made up the history that is this country, that is America. That's where we stand 10 toes every day in. So, hey man, let's not forget where we came from so we can know where we going. So big shout out, man. Good black business shout out.
Thomas Fuller, man. Thomas Fuller.
Fuller. Negro Damas. Virginia Calculator, man. Stand
Come on
up.
now.
Man, like I said, man, we told y'all about the sale going on. Make sure y'all tapping in for that. And as well, make sure that you got the new merch in sights to buy the hat like you see G sporting. Yes, sir. And as well as the new sweatsuit drops. It's still a little break.
Everything on the site. Not just them. Everything.
Everything. We got the basketball tees, whatever you need, man.
Come on, man.
And you tapping in. Look at that. Look at that, man. Y'all need that in your life. Stop playing with it. All right, man. Let's see here. As we move forward and onward, we do have a black business shout out as well. And this is an exciting one because, man, not only is this just a black business shout out, this is an announcement for the Rich Dreamzz brand.
It is.
Our black business shout out for this week. Hey, yo, boutique.
Yep.
Shout out to Duro.
So, man, we just signed the contract. We will be in stores at AU Boutique. I think I'm assuming it'll be the one in Baltimore, but I think he has one in Houston as well. I'll definitely get back to y'all and let y'all know for sure. But man, we're excited. We're excited to be a team, bruh. I'm in the group message with these guys, and it's a lot of similar to the Remir Market thing. It's a lot of different brands, not just black brands, a lot of different brands, man. So I think it's going to be cool to just to be a part of something like that where it's everybody. We're all for each other. It's a team. I, welcome myself to the group message. Everybody's like, welcome to the team. You get what I'm saying? So I thought pretty dope, man. And, hopefully we can all grow together and get to this bag, man. We'll sell these clothes. But shout out to bruh though, man. I think bruh, again, same thing with Ramir Market. I think what he's doing is something special, man. He bringing a lot of different minds together. He's definitely a guy that's for us. He seems like a genuine dude from my conversations with him. Like I say, man, I think he's gonna be good for definitely, our situation with the brand, because just like I say, just off talking to him and knowing what I know from him, seeing him online, like he's on it. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely think that about him. The guy that, that social media posting is, I could be inconsistent with it sometimes. Just being in a group with people that's like, yo, let's go, let's get it, let's do something, let's drop some content. Just holding everybody accountable. I like that.
Yeah, he looks like he's in his posting and marketing game. So
yeah, no, he's good. He's cold with it. He's cold with it for sure.
Well, big shouts out, man. Big shout outs to Mr. Page. Shout out to the boutique welcoming us on in. And man, if you're in the Baltimore or the Houston area, look it up, man. Get in there. You can get registered from many other various brands.
Yep.
That's big ups, man. Big ups to the masses. Rich Dream, man. We coming at y'all, man. We gonna be worldwide very soon. Don't play with it, man. So it's been a couple weeks now. I've heard some rumblings of what the new administration has been doing. Okay. The Trumpster. He's not one to make a quiet appearance. Usually when he's in the, he's very boisterous. He coming in, hitting the ground running. One of his first orders of business was to free the
guys. Just call them the guys. Call them the guys. Free the guys.
The incarcerated people that was responsible for the I don't even know, what do we call it? The Capitol.
Storm of the Capitol. Yeah.
Storm of the Capitol that happened last year, or 2020. Was that 2024? That was
Man, that happened in 2021, right?
Was it?
Like, this was right after Biden got elected. So this 2021. This a while ago.
Yeah. So as we commemorate the anniversary, Trump let them boys and girls free.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting.
What's your thought? So from what you've heard of it, the things that he's done so far, these first couple of weeks, what's your thoughts on it?
I was trying to think of another hot topic that he's responsible for, and it's escaping me, but so far haven't really done anything to impact my direct life.
Nigga, yes he has.
Talk. Yeah.
So possibly, which it may not be more so you, but it could affect you. So it's these laws. Have you heard of the DEI thing that everybody's been talking about, and the EEOC, which are basically laws to kind of like the Rooney Rule in football.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For minorities, people, I guess say gays, for sure, which is from what Trump's saying, it really only benefits gays, and that is why he rescinded it. But at the same time, it's gonna affect a lot of because at the end of the day, okay, if they're gay, but if they're a minority, they're a minority. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna affect the minorities. So this is the thing. If you want to get another job, possibly get a raise at your job, they don't even have to pull your app. If they see you put black male on there, they don't even have to pull your app. Well, yeah. So if they don't want a black guy, if they don't want a woman, they don't want a gay guy, well, they'll probably have to wait until the gay guy comes to the interview to see that. You get what I'm saying? But as far as race, they don't even have to pull you out now, bro. So unless your next step is getting out of the corporate world and getting into entrepreneurship, it possibly could affect you. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well,
which it's one of them things where it's like, I was talking to one of my clients about it, and he just got a raise, like I think last year, to a supervisor position. And I was like, bro, I'm glad you got your raise last year with all of this stuff going on. And he was kind of like, well, man, I like to think, I don't know, I like to think that I would have got it anyways. I'm pretty qualified, and like, just because you qualified don't mean you gonna get it, buddy. Like, we knew this with the laws.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, now where they can literally say, nah, good. You know what I'm saying? I want to hire somebody I'm more familiar with.
Yeah.
So,
No real surprise there. And I think it was I actually had heard about that, but it was something else too. Of course, he's come down hard on the border. Some people saying similar to like concentration camps. What he doing with the people he's capturing?
yeah, no, he's trying to back. He's trying to send them back to Mexico, which is funny because a lot of those, a lot of the Mexican race supported it.
Yeah.
A lot of the Mexican race supported him, bro. And look what he done. Look what he's doing.
I thought they were doing protests a lot in Texas.
Yeah.
And it's who would have thought that someone that's honest and forthcoming as Trump could switch up on you?
Well, this the thing though. He was being honest with their ass the whole time. He been talking about, tightening up the border. He been talking about getting illegal immigrants out of here.
That was on his platform.
Still went and voted for him. Now, see, I don't know if they knew the real details of it because, what I'm hearing is, like, let's say, you're Mexican, you moved here years ago, you still haven't became a legal immigrant here, haven't gotten your citizenship, but your child is born here. So before Trump got in, it was like a thing called birthrights. So even if your parents weren't, were illegal immigrants, if you were born here, you were a legal citizen by birth. No more. If your mom, your dad, if they're illegal immigrants and you were born here, don't matter. All y'all ass going back. Yeah, that's kind of what he doing now.
Citizenship.
Nah, man. And to be honest, at the end of the day, I think it's gonna hurt us because who's gonna do all of the jobs that they do? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, they may be getting paid under the table, but that's, to me, the jobs that they're doing is damn near as important as like the trucking industry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Might be in for another rough one, man, if he continue with this. Then also Canada, they're gonna raise tariffs on us because Trump raised tariffs, basically taxes on importing and exporting goods.
It seems, I don't know, seems weird that you want to mess with people that's right there. I can see about, doing that kind and everything, but
Yeah,
people that's close to home, you think you want to keep them, kind of
ally, somewhat.
But man, yeah, he's a successful businessman. He knows what he's doing. That's what I've been told. So we shall see, man.
That's what they say. But he got more. What is it? He got more bankruptcies than than a lot of those guys, the rich guys that I know of at least.
Yeah.
But he got a lot of bankruptcies, man. I don't know if you can call that just a businessman that's been successful. I don't know, but he's a billionaire.
Apparently, and then he's got what's the owner of Twitter now? Bezos. Him and Bezos is like this on Elon Musk, yeah. They apparently like this. You see, like he damn near on a judicial team. Look like.
Hey, guess who's the over the Department of Education? I think that's the name of it. The Department of Education. Guess who? You don't know. Linda McMahon. Do you remember Vince McMahon's wife?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, her.
All right. I don't know what her career is, so I ain't gonna say that.
Hey, we can't say, but I just know what we know her for. You know,
Qualified? Yeah.
maybe you're right. Maybe.
Jesus.
Yeah, yeah. Had to take me a little sip for that one.
Off subject. Do you feel, because this was a topic of discussion somewhere along the lines of the election, for people that felt like it was the lesser of two evils, voting trail, that maybe didn't align with Kamala or Trump, and they may be voting independent. Do you feel like those are wasted votes? Do we think led more and swayed more towards Trump's way?
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of like offsetting because Trump had more supporters and clearly it showed. So people that were on the edge of like, I don't really know who to vote for. Maybe they should have sided with Kamala. If, like you said, they thinking of lesser of two evils, maybe it would have helped Kamala out more for sure. It definitely would have helped out more if those people, instead of voting for any independent party or anything like that, if they would have just voted for Kamala, it would have helped her more. But I don't know if he probably still would have won, bro. Like,
Yeah.
still, like, I'm trying to think, and I asked older guys, I asked guys in their 40s and 50s. I'm like, yo, of my clients, of course, I'm like, yo, do you ever remember a president having as much, I guess you could say, influence over people and as much support from the American people as Trump? I don't think even Obama, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever, like, for sure in my time, but that's why I say I asked guys that's 40s and all of that. I'm like, bro, I don't remember any president having this much support. Like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, Obama was pretty popular, but like you saying, I think he had like the backing of like so many powerful and influential
Yeah,
people.
no, not at all. You got the richest man in the world on your team.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Especially when you was already up there as one of the rich.
But see, I believe that Trump being the president, he opens doors for things like that because he's meshed politics with business. Him being the president is meshing politics and business because we've known Trump forever for just being a businessman, a billionaire, a TV star.
And he make it kind of where it's kind of like being a character, I guess, in some type of way. It's somewhat of a influencer type of thing now too. Seems
Right.
like.
Yeah. I mean, that's Big Trump, man.
Because his first term, I mean, when you think about it, he basically kind of won off of antics. Just out of things he was saying, tweets that was, going viral. That was more so anything than more of his platform, what he was actually running for.
Right. Yeah. I mean, like I say, it's a lot of chaos right now, bro. I don't know how it's gonna look like in the next 4 years when, his term is up. I don't know what it's gonna look like. The way he's starting off, like he's a busy man right now.
Yeah.
He's a busy man, bro.
About to get any more free money?
Yeah, do that while you're at it. Look.
Right.
But no, man, and then it's just, man, picking having, they send the ISIS people to the schools to pick up students, bro. I actually heard a story of, supposedly some ISIS people came to pick up a student from a school, but they didn't let them in. Turns out that they were sex traffickers.
So they
Yeah, bro.
as ISIS.
So you open the door for all of this, bro.
Yep.
You open the door for all of this, but yeah, it's tough. It's tough. But like I said again, Mexican people showed them a lot of support at the polls. So
Hey man,
seeing this video, this lady, she was like, it was a white woman at the beginning. She was like, "Dear black people," and then the black lady came in. She laying down with a goddamn with a robe on, with a little drink in her hand. She told me, leave us out of this. Leave us out of this. We at home watching Tubi, sipping some tea. For real, man.
not our play.
Hey, he ain't on us, but it's something more, who knows? Like I said, I think the DEI thing, EEOC thing, I think that could possibly affect, black people for sure. But how you handling the Mexicans? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he handling.
And then you got to sit back and enjoy the ride at this point.
We ain't got no choice.
So,
Man, we won't have a choice, bro. We won't have a choice.
and then everybody keep their heads up.
Yeah.
As long as that's legal.
Yeah.
And then I digress. We move on to more crazy news. Some wow trades that happened through the NBA this past weekend.
Yeah.
I think one of the most notable ones is big LUKA
Right.
right out of Dallas, going to the land of the sunshine, man. This trade, so they got LUKA and did they get anybody else from Dallas?
From Dallas? I'm not sure. I know they got a draft pick.
Okay. And then sending big star power, sending A. Davis. Reeves went to?
No, just Anthony Davis. I think Max Christie, maybe one other player. I'm not sure, but for sure Anthony Davis, and Max Christie.
Wow, a crazy question.
Your first thoughts when you heard about it?
My first thoughts is, where's the scandal? Because
Who wife LUKA done popped out there, man? He popped. That's what I sent y'all in the group. I'm like, yo, he had to have pulled the Ime Udoka. Like, ain't no way, bro. In my mind, I'm like, yo, it's no way you trade a guy that's 25 years old just entering this. What?
Yeah, it's flabbergasting, to say the least.
Yeah. That was definitely my first thought.
Like, did he mess up? He did something.
He did something crazy. He did something wild. That's what I thought, bro. I'm like, ain't no way, bro. Just like, they just trading him like that. Like,
or I was thinking too, in recent events, maybe they thinking like Kyrie can be more of the focal point and more of having like a true point guard. I hadn't really been watching Dallas like that because, it's regular season, but in the clips that I've been seeing, it does seem like Kyrie had been like more the leader of the team type of thing.
right.
Getting the team kind of gelling together. That could be.
LUKA been out a while, so
Yeah.
been out a long time. But, bro,
The upside. It's like, how do you
he 25, bro.
Yeah.
He 25 years old
and a talent.
And a generational talent, bro. Like, it broke. But the thing is, reports came out. Of course, that was gonna come out. The Mavs were on some stuff like, yo, you not good for the culture of the team. You coming in every year out of shape. No effort on defense.
And the pretty though, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm just saying, like, overall, that's an issue overall.
Yeah.
Overall. But my thing is, I'm gonna be okay with LeBron picking his spots when to tighten up on defense and kind of. I'm gonna be okay with LeBron doing that. The nigga 30, 40 years old. 40 years old. I'm okay with that. But you 25, bro. You can give effort at 25. Ain't nobody's asking you to be Bruce Bowen or nobody like that.
Maybe that's what someone want for him because
No. I don't think
maybe a year or two, whichever was they went to the finals. That year you saw the effort that you never saw before. So maybe that was like an eye opener, being like, you know what? He could have been doing this all along. So
I don't know. I don't even know if it was him playing defense like that consistently. I've never seen LUKA consistently for a whole game play good defense, like effort wise. Not just out there getting cooked. I mean, you're gonna get cooked, but I'm just saying effort, rotating, those type of things, going for loose balls and pause for the weirdos out there. But just like hustle plays, basically. I've never really seen LUKA do that. So, but what he gives you on offense, hey, can't deny it. But I think the Mavs, they looked at it from, what all the reports are saying, like, hey, man, you're not good for the culture. We're going to have to pay you, I think in a year or two, we're going to have to pay you about $5 million. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We're going to trade you, get you up out of here because we don't believe, what's it been like 6 years now? And damn near every year he's coming into the season out of shape.
Exactly. On energy.
Yeah, there you go. Zion next. Trust me, he next. He next. I'm telling you, he's next, bro. Think about it. If this can happen to LUKA, a guy that dude just went to the finals last year, bro. The dude was putting up 40-point triple doubles.
Do him and Braun mesh well together?
I don't know. I don't know.
I say no. I say both are two balls.
They're two the same type. Yes. Like neither one are good off the ball players. You can't really ask Braun to do that at 40 when he's been playing on the ball for 20 years.
Can't be too many things.
And LUKA, same way. He been playing on the ball, and like when he don't have the ball, he's just sitting out in the corner. So LUKA's the future. For sure. He's the future for LA. You got to put the pieces around him in due time. But I believe, this is a future play. This is not a now play for the Lakers. This is like, okay, we got once Braun retire in a year or two, we got our guy for the Knicks. How many ever years? You get what I'm saying?
Saying that, because LeBron, he thinking, of course, the opposite. The time is now. But the time was last year. Should he stay in the situation?
Well, he said you don't want to be traded. Now, I don't know what he looked like with his contract at the end of the year. Can he opt out and be a free agent? I don't know how, I don't know how that's constructed. I know one thing. They say LeBron ain't know nothing about this.
Now that's saying something for real.
They're saying something. You feel me? They're saying something. They're saying more than just this. They saying that, hey man, we just went got our guy for the next, like I say, how many every years? I'm sure they hoping they can keep LUKA the next 10 years.
Dang, Jeannie.
Yeah, that's what Jeannie's saying with that one, bro. That's what she said. And I didn't until everybody kept saying, like all the reporters saying, like, yeah, Braun didn't know. Because, me, I'm thinking Braun knew. I'm thinking Braun got AD ass shipped out of there. You know what I'm saying? Braun get your, man. Braun will get your ass up out of there, man. But I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm just thinking that, I don't know, Braun had to have some type of, he had to have some type of knowledge of this, or at least that they were thinking about. Maybe he didn't know that they was going to actually pull the trigger, but say he had no idea of anything. Yeah. So basically, this is your new franchise player, man. And Braun is going to be kind of like on some Dirk stuff. Of course, he's better than Dirk. Of course, he's better than Dirk was, when LUKA got to the Mavs. But it's going to be just some ceremonial stuff at this point, I guess.
That's not how I saw the King regime playing out.
Yeah. Now, I will say this. Like I told y'all in the group message the other night, it has upside to it. You take two guys, you take a guy like LeBron, a guy like LUKA, it has upside to it. But I would have to see what they're going to do by Thursday. They're going to go get somebody else to kind of, because I believe they should have tried to get either Lively or Gafford out of the Mavs too. Yeah, I think that would have been nice. I think that would have been all right. You'd have been in better shape. I'll say that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey. Yeah, definitely want to see these first couple games. Ain't gonna really tell us too much, but just to see how it looks, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be wild. Well, he's supposed to come back, I think, on the 8th. LUKA. I think on the 8th. So
yeah, right before Super Bowl weekend. I like it.
Shit, that's Saturday, right before the Super Bowl.
Yep. And speaking of, man, that's next up on the docket right there. NFL Championship Weekend. Yeah, buddy. I mean, I guess we'll start off with the easy one. Of course, The Chiefs, of course, did what they need to do.
Did they?
Took care of the business.
Okay.
Poor Josh Allen. Just one of those times,
Yeah.
like so many in the Jordan era, where you just running up against greatness that you just couldn't have foreseen when you was a little child training up, dreaming and setting your goals. You never once imagined that you'd go up against some unspeakable force that the world just had never seen before.
Mm.
That's Patty Mahomes. That's Big Mahomes right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because and you can see the growth in Josh Allen. You can see how he's become more of a game manager, playmaker. The Bills had a great squad, solid defense. They even had, a decent running game to go along, compliment Josh. But at the end of the day, too much Patty. It's tough. It's hard to watch.
You can't listen. Here's the thing. And first, I want to get on all of the cheating allegations and, the refs helping us out and all of this.
You got a Cowboys fan in my office that's like, yeah, man, the Philly got a chance until the refs get involved.
So like everybody just run with a narrative on the internet, you know how they go. But here's the thing. The thing I think what make people think is some type of cheating going on, some type of favoritism. First, he's a quarterback. Quarterback going to get favoritism in general in the NFL. We all know this.
That's a given.
That's a given. We all know this. This is basically public knowledge. But the thing with Mahomes is, I think if the referee make a bogus call, like for instance, with the Houston game, when the referees make bogus calls, like Will Anderson with the roughing the passer, where he really didn't hit him in the helmet, he hit him in the chest, which that's a league hit. But Mahomes make you pay. So whether you really do it or you don't, and the referee just messed the call up, he normally go down and make you pay.
Yeah.
That's where I think. So let's say if on some of these calls, they ended up punting, maybe only kicking a field goal. They don't score as many touchdowns when defense make these type of mistakes, or the referees make these mistakes and make these, I guess you can call them missed calls or whatever. Nobody will be saying anything. But the reason why we look at Mahomes the way we do is because he gonna make you pay.
Yeah.
He's that great.
Yeah.
The motherfucker just that great. That light-skinned motherfucker is just good as fuck. Like, he's good at this game, bro. Like, I could only hope to be that great at anything that I would get into.
Not for real.
Okay, like I said, like a Jordan level, a LeBron level, a Tom Brady. You get what I'm saying? Serena Williams. These people are fucking great at what Tiger Woods. They great at what the fuck they do, bro.
It's a match of not just God-given ability, but also the wherewithal to harness that, work harder than the hardest working.
Work ethic.
And yeah.
When you work hard, when you have the talent, like they say, hard works beat talent when talent don't work hard.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga got hard work and he got talent. You can't beat him. This is now again to Josh. Listen, Josh didn't do anything to lose that game, bro. Again, he normally plays well against Mahomes, but Mahomes just for some reason. That's why I say don't bet against him. Now listen, let me give you some quick advice. If you get anybody in that office, they want to take the Eagles, you put your hand out and say how much you want to bet.
I got 2 of them already.
Hey, cool, good. I'm looking for me a sucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for me 1 too. You want to give them my number and see if they want to make another one? Shit, they're looking for a sucker.
I got you.
But it's and not to say that it's a for sure thing, but I'm just always gonna put my money on it.
I've said I'm gonna give for a year, and I can't get from that.
I'm gonna put my money on them every time until somebody show me otherwise. Like I say, the Eagles, they got a great team. They got a great run game. Fucking got a great fucking defense, especially the D-line.
When you got it, they should. It seems like they would have the edge.
Roster for roster, they should win. If you're looking at roster for roster, they should win. But that's if you flick 15 off of that. When you put 15 on there, that's the edge. They give him the edge, bro.
And not that he needed anything else, but also it's the fact that he got Andy Reid behind him. That's another thing that just take it to a whole stupid extra level.
And that's the thing. People thinking that it can all be just a player or it can just be a coach. You need both, bro. Bill needed time. Tom, well, I ain't gonna say Tom. Tom ain't need Bill as much as Bill needed Tom. I ain't gonna say, but what I will say about the Tampa, just to veer off, Tampa thing, that team was already ready to win.
Right.
Jameis took them 9-7, and the nigga threw 30 picks. They was already ready to win. They just needed a competent quarterback. That's all they needed. I'm not going to say any quarterback could have won.
Without that culture that Bill created, they don't
He couldn't have to take it there.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah, for sure. I'm thinking you're talking about the Tampa thing. No, not at all. Not at all, because a lot of those years, I will say a few of those years, at least the first two, I'm going to put it more so on the defense that won them. One of those Super Bowls.
Yeah, for sure.
Even in the Seattle game, the defense came up big in the end. Now, it was a bonehead play call by Seattle, but the defense, they got the pick. Malcolm Butler got the pick. So, hey, you can say what you want to say, and let's go back to, I've over the last week or so, I've had a GOAT debate with a couple of the people that, a couple of my clients. And I'm looking at it like on some realistic stuff. I'm looking at it like, if this dude three-peats, I'm going tie, bro.
Never been done before?
I'm going tie, bro. I'm just looking at it like, yo, Tom got to mature into who he became.
Right.
As a quarterback. Had to do this shit, put this shit on his back as soon as he became the starter. Soon as he became the starter, second year in the league, 50 TDs. Freshman league, 50 TDs.
Making it easy.
A nickel. You get what I'm saying? Soon, it's first year starting. And ever since then, you could just write him in to be in the AFC Championship game. You damn near can write him in to be in a Super Bowl. How many times he missed Super Bowl? Twice? Yeah. Because this is his fourth one. This is his fifth one. Wait. This is his fourth one. No. This is his fifth one. He won 3, lost 1. And this is his fifth one. And he's only been in the league 7 years.
Oh,
come on. You can book him to go to the Super Bowl every year. Brady wasn't like that, bro. I know people love Brady, and Brady was great, bro. Like, what I seen that nigga do in Atlanta, well, not in Atlanta, but against Atlanta, to me, that's what solidified him as the GOAT to me at the time. But you can't tell me Brady was doing what this young nigga doing, bro. He wasn't doing that in his 20s.
From day one, we've been seeing Pat Mahomes do things we've never seen anybody do. Literally, period. Just
right.
Talent-wise, the way he's putting the ball out there, the position in which he's throwing the ball, like, it's just it's otherworldly.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
So,
dude, 29 years old, he ain't even 30 yet.
Yeah, I mean, if he gets this one, he could. I feel like he could retire, and nobody can really say he's one of the best.
He's already one of the best.
Yeah.
See, three-peats. You got to put them here. You can't say Brady. Nah, I don't care about the number. The same niggas that say he got to get 7 rings, the same niggas that say LeBron the GOAT.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm looking at it like, I'm not going to give him the GOAT, but he right there with Brady. If he get the 3-peat, bro, something that's never been done in NFL history, he right there with him, bro.
Because you could always make the argument that, okay, if he played as long as Brady played, he probably have more than 7.
If we projecting, I don't think if he get his 4th one in his 20s, I don't think Brady had 4 in his 20s. Did he have 4 in his 20s? I know he had 3. For sure had 3. Yeah, I think he only had 3 in his 20s. Then he got the other 3 in his 30s and 40s. Yes. But if he get 4 under 30, a 3-peat, and like I was telling guys, I'm like, yo, he's gonna blow past him and just stats. He's gonna blow past him in stats. Like, that's a given. So you looking at, in my mind, I'm thinking, in my mind, if he gets 5, he'd go to me, bro. If he gets, he'd go to me.
Yeah.
Evan is crazy, though. Self is crazy, man.
And then, of course, we had the NFC Championship, which, man, I want to say I applaud Washington.
Yeah.
You know, ain't no moral victories, but just for that rookie to go out there and lead the team the way he did and play the level he did, it was phenomenal to watch. They just ran out of juice at the end, looked like.
Yeah.
And then the Eagles came with it on their mind, man. They did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Jaden, he has a bright future. I think the Commanders have a bright future. That's probably gonna, I know Cowboy fans don't want to hear that, but I mean, it is what it is. I like what I see. Honestly, they didn't help Jaden out at all, bro. Like the running backs and receivers with the fumbles, they didn't help him out at all. Like, I still seen a poised Jaden Daniels, putting up with that line that the Eagles had, the number 1 defense in the league. I seen a poised guy, man. I just seen, the receiver, they had too many turnovers.
Yeah.
Too many turnovers. But shout out to the Eagles, though, man. I really wish Saquon would have broke that record against the Giants.
Yeah.
And if he does go on to win a Super Bowl, it'll be all worth it. You get what I'm saying? Like we was just talking about. Sacrificing. He felt like that was a sacrifice to keep him healthy so that he could be healthy for the playoff run and potentially win a Super Bowl. So if they win, then it'll all be worth it. You get what I'm saying? But I still think when he retired, he gonna look back at this season and be like, man,
could have made history.
Fucking game, bro. I could have been out by the 2nd quarter, dog. Against Giants. Yeah, he could have been out by the 2nd quarter, man. He could have did that.
Hindsight is 20/20 though, and if he does play and gets hurt, we be saying, damn, he shouldn't have been in there. But that's just how I do.
Yeah, for sure.
But nah, man, Eagles route the Commanders to get into the NFC Championship. Looked like they played pretty much a complete game by them. Defense, they ran the ball like they wanted to. Dylan didn't throw any interceptions. I mean, they essentially have to have this same game during the Super Bowl if they're gonna win. That's the opposite of it. Pretty much gonna need a perfect game, no turnover game from Jalen Hurts. You're gonna need Saquon to be $150 plus on the ground. Your receivers need to show up and your defense need to be impeccable.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man, the table is set. Gonna have the snacks ready. Commercials gonna be in full effect. Yeah, man. Have me a little drink on the side. I'm gonna be ready to go.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited to watch this one, man. I think it's, part 2. So I think it's gonna be a good one, man. I think we're in store for a good one. Honestly, I low-key hope it's high scoring. I love to see a shoot, man. Fuck that shit.
I got a feeling it's gonna be a within 10-point differential.
It's gonna stay within that.
Yeah. I don't think it's
You
gonna
don't think it might get up to 14 at some point?
Maybe at some point, but I think the end of it is gonna be pretty close. I don't think it's
It hasn't been many Super Bowls that ended in a blowout. So.
Yeah. Had one that had a chance, and then Tom Brady was like, "No, not a
Yeah, buddy."
Go ahead and move on to the last topic for the evening, man. That album of the week, the original Usher Confessions. Not part 2. I know a lot of y'all used to part 2, but we going back to
The part 2 is the song, man. That's the song.
the whole album was Confession.
That's the album. The album is named Confessions. Yeah. See, the young boys don't know that, man. You don't know it, man. See, you showing your age, boy. You showing your age, boy.
Hey,
Yeah. You young, nigga.
but not he was off this joint though.
Yeah, bro.
They was
Yeah.
the one, yeah. Like you said, Confessions Part 2.
You probably had, Let It Go.
Check.
Confessions, My Boo. You
Oh,
probably had 4 or 5 number ones on this album.
wow.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Burn. Let It Burn. Yeah.
God damn, yeah.
Yeah, bro. You probably had about 4 or 5 number ones on this album, bro.
Caught Up. Caught Up was one
Hold
that was,
up. Yep.
damn.
Oh, hold up. Yeah, feeling it. Coming up.
No. Hey, man. I should get in.
Y'all seen that video or some shit like that?
Yeah, he was like on some old time.
Yeah. Some 30s, 40s. Yeah. 40s. Something.
One of the ones that got probably a lot of kids in trouble because shit, you listen to this. Probably made a lot of teen pregnancies. Can you handle it?
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember?
Yeah, that was on there. That's it. That's another one. Yeah. Nah, this was a
That's what it's made for.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, this album, bro. Like this got to be one of the got to be one of the hardest R&B albums, solo albums ever, bro. It's top 5. Gotta be, dog.
Yeah, see too much to pass in this. It's tough.
Man, I also like 8701, the one he had. I think that was right before this album. Not right before, but it came out maybe like 2001. Yeah, I like this one. I like that one with You Got It Bad on there.
Yeah.
I thought what else they had on there? I had another hit on there too. But You Got It Bad, that was you know, that was my shit back in the day. I ain't know but like 10, 11, but I like that song, you feel?
He had us in the chokehold with them, bro.
Yeah, I wish you with that dude, man.
You don't have to call, man.
You don't have to call. That was on 8701.
It's on, yeah.
Hey girls, 'cause I'm a be alright.
Like you not breaking up with your girl or none of that, but you got to be in there.
Help my shit back in the day, man. Hell yeah.
Hey, this one from there, I ain't know about this. Probably end up being a TikTok hit or something in the future. Twerk It Out. I ain't even know he had one.
Yeah.
8701 joint. I ain't know about that.
I don't remember that. And you know what's crazy? That was like that CD, and forgot the name of that Bow Wow CD that was out around that time. Those are the first 2 CDs I ever bought.
Wow.
Yeah, 8701, boy. I wanted that.
So let me see. What year is this?
Oh, I can't remember if it had to been like 01 or 02.
So this is 01.
Yeah.
I got to see which Bow Wow album this was. See if she was right.
We had the song.
I'll say it was either Puppy Love or Doggy Bag.
Which one he had? We Want Weezy. We Want
Weezy was the intro.
That's the intro?
Doggy Bag, yeah.
We Want Weezy.
Yeah. And then
that's the one I had then. That's the one I had.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I had. Remember, I just remember that.
These Take You Home, Pick of the Litter.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the one I had, the We Want Weezy. Yeah.
You think they did your boy wrong at the Grammys, man? Young Bow Wow had that boy hosting.
What they did, Shad Moss.
And he was doing the intro, and how they have a little timer on there when it's supposed to start. This thing at a minute 27 seconds, and he up here talking about the Grammys starting now. ticker. Brown was on production, did that boy hella roll.
I said the great they did it about 3 times.
This shit cold blood.
That's embarrassing, Bow Wow. That's embarrassing.
They did
I gotta
what-
call you Lil Bow Wow for that one, man. Gotta put the Lil back in front of you, man.
Yeah,
Man.
they little bro, my boy, on that one. That was cold. Yeah, man. Shout out to Chad Moss, man.
Chance.
Nah, man. And shout out to Usher, man. Album of the week, man. Confessions. That's a classic.
Yes, sir.
Get ready to get in your feels if you want to take a listen at that. But it's got a little everything. Got some fun stuff in there too. So you get in the feels, get out.
And stuff, some, you know, some in love songs, some songs make you want to make love.
It's Usher, baby.
Look, some breakup songs, and yeah, it's a little bit of everything, man.
Usher, baby. Take you right where you need to be.
Right where whatever you're looking for.
We appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Like we said, man, make sure you tuning in on the YouTube if you haven't already. Make sure you liking, subscribing, sharing. That's Rich Dreamzz with 2 Z's TV, all one word. Rich Dreamzz TV on YouTube. Make sure you following us on the socials, of course. That's at Rich Dreamzz_apparel on Insta, and the Rich Dreamzz Universe if you want to follow us on Facebook, and that way you get links to everything that we do. And make sure that you're tapping in with the new website, man. The official website for Rich Dreamzz. That's richdreamzz.store/shop, man. Like G said, man, be on the lookout. We coming at y'all in a couple of weeks. We're gonna do a little event. We got 30% off on the site right now for Valentine's Day. Man, it's a beautiful thing, man. This is a beautiful thing that G has going that I'm blessed to be a part of.
We have going.
Yeah, man, that we have going, man. We making Black History during Black History Month. So stay tuned, keep rocking with us. And remember, don't sleep on your dreams or they'll become your nightmares. For G, I'm Smoke. It's the Rich Dreamzz Show. Peace. Stop.